Hello everybody, let's add the first post to the blog. To do that, go to Posts. First of all, go to All Posts, because sometimes there's a default post there, and there it is, Hello World. If you've got that, just go ahead and click on Bin, and then go to Add New. Okay, now I have written out the post here, and here's my title. Now this title here is another type of title that works pretty well. It's like a hopeless to hopeful, sad to happy kind of title. So it starts off, our frogs are disappearing, which is all hopeless, doom and gloom. But you can save them. So hopeless to hopeful. I'm going to show you another couple of examples of that kind of title. I know we're going off on a tangent a bit here, but I think this is important. This first example here, this forgotten dog lived 7 years on a chain. Now that's pretty depressing, and if the title only said that, a lot of people wouldn't read it because people don't want their day ruined. But then we get this next bit, but then look what happened. So everybody knows this post has a happy ending. It's sad to happy. Here's another one. Eating chocolate makes you fat. Nobody wants to read that, and everybody knows that anyway, and it's a bit depressing. But then we've got, but this chocolate might actually help you get slim. So now we've got hopeless to hopeful, sad to happy. All right, you're probably getting the point here that I'm trying to make. This is another type of title that works well. Okay, I'm going to take this title and paste it in right here. And now I'm going to take the body of this post. Now I like to write my posts out on a text file first. If you're going to do that, make sure that you format it with no word wrap. So if you've got word wrap like that, untick it. And then you can just take the whole lot, copy and paste it in. All right, now where I have my subheadings, I've just put a little asterisk here. That's just to tell me this is a subheading. So what I'm going to do here with these subheadings is I am going to change these from regular paragraph text to heading. Now this is too big. Maybe I'll go for H4. That's probably about right. And I have a few more subheadings here. Here's one. Heading H4 again. Same here and here and here as well. All right, so you can see I've got quite a few subheadings throughout the post. Now the next thing I'm going to do here is over here, document, going to add a category for this. Add new category, and I'm going to call it amphibians. Add new category. I'm also going to add another category for this post because it's about gardening for wildlife. It's about creating a pond for frogs. So I'm going to call this category gardens. Add new category, because we can have posts in multiple categories, and then we can select a primary category for the post. In this case, I think I'll leave the primary category as amphibians. We can add some tags. Now tags are really useful when we have a lot of content on the site, and it helps users to search through the content so they can type in the search a particular search term and bring up the results related to that search term. I've just added 3 tags there: frogs, amphibians and pond. And now to set a featured image. So this is the big image that shows at the top of the post on the blog page. I've already downloaded a couple of images from Pixabay, and I've cropped them so that they're not too deep, but I've made them pretty wide because I know that I have a wide layout on my blog. All right, so this here is going to be the featured image, and it's 1280 wide. Well, it's in fact 1279, but it was 1280 when I downloaded it. So basically from Pixabay here, under free download, I chose this 1280. Now depending on your blog layout, 640 may be wide enough. So you'll need to try it. Let's see if this one's going to work well for this particular layout that I have here for this blog. Okay, now what else am I going to do here before I publish it? I'm going to add one more image. So I think I'll add it here between this subheading here, Help Frogs by Giving Them a Home, and the first paragraph below it. Now to do that, I want to add another block. It's going to be an image, and I don't have it already uploaded to the media library, so I'm going to click on upload and upload it from my device. All right, here we go. So here's the image I want, and it's in the place I want it to be between this subheading here and this paragraph here. Have a quick look through. Just going to click on the paragraphs, and just to see if the Grammarly extension is going to tell me I've got any mistakes. Something here. Oh, misspelled. There we go. It's a really useful extension. Jelly-like should have a hyphen. All right, now here it's correcting something that doesn't need to be corrected. Sometimes that happens, so ignore. And here's one. I need a comma there. Okay, now one thing I need to do here is I have a link going out to an authority website right here, which is a pretty good idea to do that in your posts, in your longer posts especially. Have a link going out to an authority on the subject. So in this case, I'm going to link out to the RSPB website, which is an authority on British wildlife. Now how we do that is I'm just going to select the text that I want to link, and then click on the little pay-per-click, enter the URL, apply. Now I want to make sure this is opening in a new window because I don't want people to be taken away from my blog when they click on that link. Open in a new tab, yes, and apply again. Okay, now we are going to do something down here for the Yoast SEO snippet preview and focus keyword, this kind of thing. We're going to do that, but we're not going to do that yet. First of all, we want to check and see what the blog post looks like and work on the layout of the blog post page to make sure everything looks okay. I'm going to go ahead and publish this now, and we'll continue in the next lesson.